Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Certainly glad you decided to join us again. Wanted to pop in here right quick and do a quick video. I was going to do, my whole plan for today was to do a fixed blade Friday. I know we had a lot of views on the one time that I've actually done a fixed blade Friday since I've had the channel, but I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I had all the fixed blades out and ready to go, but we actually popped in today. Oddly enough, it's Labor Day weekend's coming up. A lot of flea markets and a lot of yard sales were rocking today, weirdly enough. So right after work, we were sliding on home, happened to notice a few. So we swung in there and actually had some really good luck on some knife purchases. So I want to show you those. We're going to call this the flea market Friday, or the whatever you want to call it, yard sale Friday. But it was absolutely crazy. It was a lot of knives going on, and we got some pretty good deals on them. So definitely want to show you that lineup. We'll run over here, get in the knife lounge and take a look at them. I've got to pull them out still, but once I get done with the chores here and we're getting ready for this weekend, we'll pop those out. Hope everyone has a wonderful Labor Day weekend, and we'll see you here in just a minute at the table, guys. All right, guys, we're back here at the table. So like I was saying in the intro, we're going to do a fixed blade Friday. Crazy things happened right after work today, and I thought you may enjoy this more for the moment. We will get back to the fixed blade Friday. Even if we got to do a fixed blade Saturday or Sunday, it doesn't matter. We'll get back to those knives. But got a big lineup for here, and it's amazing to me. Almost every one of these knives, except for like two, are all different manufacturers or makers that I found today. This whole lineup was in a couple of yard sales and one small flea market that I never frequent. I've only ever been there one other time, but it just happened to be open on a Friday. I guess because of Labor Day weekend, they have a big thing in that area. So worked out really good for me. We'll do this knife lineup. We'll start right here. We got the fillet knife. And usually I would never buy a fillet knife. I have several for fishing and things, but this J. Martini definitely had some usage. But this was in a 50-cent box. Everything anything in that box was 50 cents a piece, so I can't pass that up. I mean, why not? We'll clean that up. We'll make that thing a user. We'll either make us a little sheath for it, or we'll just put it in a tackle box or something. But couldn't pass that up. Could not let it go. We'll just take this whole lineup if we want to, from left to right, to make it simpler. So this big Gerber 600. Serrated blade, at least partial on it. Gerber 600 was laying there, and I'm gonna try to remember which. It's only 2 or 3 different buys total here from different vendors or people. So that Gerber 600 is a good looking knife, a big Portland, Oregon, big knife. I've got another one like this, and the other one I've done a video on it a long time ago. It just says Gerber, not the 600, but it does say the Portland and all. But it's like a mirror finish blade in non-serrated. So, but it is the exact same size as this knife. But just a little dirty where it's been. The blade is perfect, looks like it's never really been used. So we'll clean this guy up, shine it up, stick it in the collection, probably make a wonderful user. The next one in the lineup, just so as we're going left to right, was an odd one to me. Case Trapper, brand new. I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful knife. Assuming that is a 2015. It's got 5 stars, I believe. That's what it is. But perfect knife, perfect blades. I'm assuming this is an olive drab, like a synthetic, or I don't even know if this is a Delrin. It's almost more like a matte. I don't want to say a plastic, but like a jigged synthetic. But I'd never seen one of these, and still haven't. It's dirty all over, but never been used at all. We will definitely buff and clean it up. But this was a great buy. I thought I bought a pile of knives for a good price, and this one was included in it. Good looking blades. Non-used. I don't think it's ever been definitely never been on a stone. But if you know what this material is, and it may be a Delrin, I just don't know. I don't know enough about this one. I couldn't really find one when I was trying to look it up, but let me know, guys. But always picking up a Case Trapper when it's available. Next one up was Imperial Ireland Frontier. I don't own one of these. I got several Frontiers and several Imperials, but I don't have the combo knife, but again, don't think this knife's ever been used. It's just nasty. It's got a little bit of surface rust. I think I can clean every bit of that off. Got some scratching, but great looking little pocket knife. Definitely needs some cleaning down in there. Looks like there's some junk all down in there that I can see. And these are just as I found them today, not very long ago at all. So that was the third one we got. This one and the Gerber, I'll tell you what, I'll start arranging them in that way. We're in the same pile that I bought. This was in a separate. Next one up, heavy brass, heavy duty, with wood on that side. FedEx, World on Time, engraved in that. Awesome work. This is a Bear MGC. Clean, looks like it's a 5-dot, so a 95. Clean looking blade. Beautiful knife. And again, this brass will polish up. This knife will look amazing. If you work for FedEx, I've got your knife for you right here, guys. But I'm assuming it was a special, obviously, a special run that Bear did for FedEx, possibly employees, I guess. But cool knife. It was part of that. That was part of these two. Let's see. Next in the lineup, we got the Camillus military knife, and this one is actually in fantastic shape. I've had the blades open. It's not closing all the way because it's got so much crud down in it. But we'll get this one cleaned up. Light scratching on the blade. This is a 1986 Camillus. Always try to pick these up, especially if they don't have these are real bad about breaking that back spring. So I always pick these up, even if they're parts knives. I usually try to get them cheap, but got a good deal on this one. It's in great shape, and when it cleans up and shines up, it'll be absolutely perfect. That knife was actually in that knife deal for these others as well. Next one in the lineup, Schrade. I think this is a SH3. Just a nice little user plastic knife. And I don't think this is a Chinese Schrade, China-made Schrade. It does not say U.S. and how I would normally see it, but this knife's got some age to it. And usually I'm not used to seeing a Schrade without the U.S. on it, but I don't think this is a Chinese made. I truly don't. But cool little play around pocket knife, plastic handles. This one was actually in the buy with the Trapper. Next one was as well. So this, I always pick these up if I get a chance, even if they're in kind of bad condition. This is a Buck 501. It's got that beautiful script tang stamp on it with the Buck. Love this one. This has got some usage on it, some sharpening, but these are awesome, like a little gentleman's knife, a pocket knife. And I've actually got one or two of these at the Buck factory right now getting blade replacements. So I always try to pick these up if I can. This one was a good deal today. So we brought it home, and it was actually part of this package. Staying on down that line, a little bit whittled up, but believe this to be stag. The more I looked at it, it gives that bone look. But I am fairly confident to see that the striation or the stress cracks in it. I'm pretty sure this is stag. Don't know if it's red stag. I've never, that I know of, have seen a red stag in this one. This is a Parker Edwards. You see that main blade's whittled down. But Parker Edwards, good old Jacksonville, Alabama. Home of the Bear Knife Factory now. But this one was just laying there, and I couldn't pass it up. Too good of a deal with this collective together. Yeah, beautiful knife there too. That was part of that deal. Now we're switching it up. Old guy here. Every time I see these, the same story. I try to pick these up. This is a Cutmaster. And these older Cutmasters are so well made. I'm not sure why. Cutmaster, Utica, New York, USA. I'm not sure why I've passed them up all these years and just now kind of started really digging these things. But Pen blade. Got some good sharpening on the pen blade. Big time snap on this. Heavy duty knife. It's actually got some weight to it. But nice pickup. This one was actually part of the first group there. That's how it's going so far. Just like that. Next in the lineup, this is a Craftsman Sears. Nice little pocket knife. You can see that shield. 1886 to 1986. It's the 100th anniversary of Sears. Got some light sharpening, scratching on it, but there you go. 100th anniversary, Sears. That Craftsman Tang stamp. Very cool. Beautiful wood handles on this now. It hadn't been used very much, if any. But that was part of that purchase. And last, but certainly not least, I saved a little bit of stag for last. So beautiful, beautiful stag, almost like a penknife. Deep valleys in this guy. I mean, you should see that right there. But big, thick, heavy scales. This also is a Bear MGC USA. This is a 3 dot, so I'm assuming a 97. And lightly in the, well, not too lightly, you can see it good in the camera, it says Merry Christmas. So I'm assuming they wanted you to have a Merry Christmas, a stag type Christmas in 1997. But 3 blade, good snap. Just a great overall knife, little pen blade. Has been used and sharpened, but anytime stag's in the picture, I come a running. So this one was, noticed it immediately laying on the table, and it was actually part of this first group right here. So bought that one individually. This got this from one table and got this from another table. So I thought we did pretty good. I don't remember the overall cost, even though it's only been a little bit. It wasn't terrible. I want to say this group was $60. I want to say these $60, around $10 a piece. And I want to say this one was $50. So everything here, with the course exception of the 50 cent, was around $10 average each. So, you know, can't let that go, guys. That's too good of a deal on some awesome USA made knives. I was just amazed at all the different makers. Every one of them except the 2 Bear, let's see where we at again. The Bear here and the Bear MGC, those 2. But everything else is a different maker, every single knife. So just thought that was crazy amazing today. But can't let the day go by without, I'm not going to open any new inbox for the display today. We'll do that tomorrow. But I do want to pull out a few vintage knives, or 2 relic knives, because I want to keep that rolling. And I've chosen a big old lineup today. I've actually got 6 on tap, and all of them are either red bone or strawberry bone. I wanted to run through those. I just literally picked them up out of the group by color. So we'll literally go left to right. So beautiful knife. Reason it's a relic, missing an entire side handle. Pretty sure that's, oh, I'm not pretty sure, I know it is. That's an X's under. 2 blade. We'll go through these quick, guys. I think you've seen most of these on the channel so far. It was earlier videos, probably about when I bought them. This one is beautiful to me, and this is the exact same pattern. I think it's a 6214 pattern, just like the one you saw me reshaping the blade in that video the other day. But this one, that strawberry, beautiful bone. This one has a broke blade, but main blade on this one is in really, really good shape. I think this, no dots, I think it's 65 to 69. This will probably be another one of those future candidates for a single blade conversion. We'll just have to put it in the lineup, because I got one I'm going to show you right before the video ends that I'm about to do a video on for that very thing. It's just, I think that's very cool, and I'm just hoping I can do it justice, because it is a knife I really like, and I do not want to mess it up. But beautiful knife. As a matter of fact, I've got the where is it? Here's the one I did the other day on the cleanup and reshape video. So there you go. Sure would like this red bone, the strawberry bone, to be on this Delra knife. That would be incredible. But anyway, it's the second one we got. Number 3 and number 4 are basically a strawberry bone and a red smooth bone half Congress. Both of them are. One, of course, a little newer than the other. This one is a 65 to 69. But you can see the whittled down blades on both sides. This was a user. Beautiful, incredible bone on this one. There's not a crack in it. It is actually great. Pretty sure, yep, pin bolsters. Or pin bolsters, there I go again. Pin shield. That one, and this is, I believe, is a 90s. Similar in construction. Long pulls on this one. But both knives again, or both blades again. Of course, this side actually looks incredible, but this main blade on this one is whittled down pretty good. So we'll stick him in the relic for now. Beautiful red bone, smooth. Again, this bone is immaculate on this knife as well. These two were purchased, I think they were separate collections actually, now that I think about it. Keeping on with the theme, beautiful Stockman, strawberry bone, bone repair, that same, if you've seen the last few videos, this come out of that same owner of that collection I bought that repaired it with that resin. It's a perfect repair. It just has no color in it, so you can see exactly where he did the repair at. But I find that as interesting or more interesting than a brand new knife. I truly do. So again, no dots, 65 to 69. Broke secondary blade. Perfect candidate for the relic side of the case. Last of that lineup for the relics is this guy. Another one, very similar to what you just saw. And as you can see, same repair. I'm telling you, I would like to have met this man that owned these knives, because he was absolutely getting every inch out of a pocket knife. Same year, same time frame as the one previously. So you got to imagine he had these around the same time. Pin blade looks good on this one. Good snap. All right, guys, that was the relic lineup. I know we're going through a lot of knives and we're going through them fast, but I'm trying to hurry, I promise. Don't get bored with me just yet. But what I was telling you a minute ago, the one that I'm about to do a video on the next few days, I've slated for a single blade conversion, is one I've showed you in the past, but it's this old wood-handled Coke bottle, I would call that Coke bottle shape, Winchester, vintage Winchester. You see it's got a broke secondary blade here. Beautiful main blade. Of course, it's been whittled down and sharpened, but it's still nice and big and full. And this knife has a lot of weight to it. It is well constructed and well made. And I'm truly hoping I can do it justice by taking that blade out and converting it down to a single blade. But this will be a project in the next few days, so be on the lookout for that. With that being said, I think we're right at 490 today, so inching closer to that 500 mark. Don't forget, we are doing a giveaway, so tell your friends they need to get on here, subscribe, like the channel. I mean, comment, guys. The next few days, like I'd said a video or two ago, we'll announce what the giveaway is going to be, and we'll probably do it like most other channels do. You leave a comment, you make sure you're over 18 or older years old, and you just like the channel, subscribe, and that's pretty much going to be the rules. So anyway, guys, we'll jump off here. Actually, I'll throw these in the case right quick. We'll do a quick video on that. We'll try to keep this under 20 minutes total, and sorry for the length of the video today. But thanks so much, guys. See you back at the case in just a minute. All right, guys, we're back here at display. So as you can see, we didn't close the thing all the way, but those last 6 knives in the lineup, except for this one, are all what we took a look at today. So relic knife case is getting full by the minute. Got a lot more to go on that one. I got a lot of relic knives that are not necessarily case branded. For now, I want to leave everything in the display as a case brand, just to honor the case of what it should be, the display. But we'll see if maybe in the future we do another section and move some stuff around and make it other brand knives. We'll see about that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. Like, share, subscribe from Cutlery. We'll talk to you next time.